Hey there, welcome to Late Night Stormgate. Good to have you around. I'm your host, Tommy Two Time, back at you with more Vanguard ladder gameplay. Today, I'm going to be building exos, and maybe even dogs, depending on the matchup. And I'm happy that you're joining me for this. Get into my first matchup right away against Nerdbot, an infernal player. Very exciting. We'll see what happens. Playing on Lost Hope today. I'm thinking this is a bit of a play till I lose scenario. As in, like, I'm gonna play until I lose a game. I know it. Surprising.
Not enough luminite.
Get the two. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, there we go. Get another worker online. Send my worker in. Oh, it doesn't look like he's in this base. Maybe he's in this one, you know? Could be in that base over there. Gonna rally point that barracks over to the first creep camp. And I'm gonna build a lancer. Send him on over. And you know what? Maybe even another worker. Oh, it looks like I've found another base. So unless he built another production structure somewhere that I don't expect, what I'm anticipating his build is, off of that, is he's going to go for an expansion. I built that, but I actually got a dog here, is the strategy. And then you path over to that after you're done. Thank you. Good sir. Good worker, sir. You're just gonna hit that guy. Get a nice little 4-hit chain going. Keep up the worker production. Make another dog even, you know, why not? Get a third dog online. And then now's about the time when I get this chamber. And I can start saving up my money a little bit. Build a second barracks.
Capture point secured.
Those will be finished around the same time. Just wait a little bit, let my dude heal up, get another worker. Now, I feel like my build isn't as optimized as it certainly could be. Definitely some kinks to work out here.
What's next? On my way.
I'm gonna head over to that vision camp because I can definitely take it with what I've got over there. These are gonna finish at similar times, but the chamber is gonna finish a little later than I wanted it to.
On my way. Annihilate.
I want them to be targeting the Lancer because the Lancer will die slower. Build 2 exos and get the exo upgrade. Have them all start pathing over. Make sure I keep up my worker production. It's kind of important. Okay, I don't want you to die. No. Oh, okay. That was bad. That was worrying. And also, I don't want to get supply blocked either. I'm gonna put up a little anti-supply block measure. Send my stuff back to heal. Build 2 more exos. Another worker. I'll get that worker online. Get him working. Doing his job. I'll send you over to Ethereum so that I have 4 on it earlier. And then get another worker in. Where I will soon be able to build 2 more exos.
Exo reporting. On my way.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of... You're starting to kind of pump out exos, huh? Isn't that kind of wild?
Geared up.
I'm here to assist.
I think the energy camp gives Ethereum, but I'm going to take speed first because that seems like a good idea for moving around the map. Get my dogs to bait this camp out a little bit.
Waiting on you. Geared up.
2 more exos.
Reporting for work.
It's playtime now. Walking tall.
Take that speed camp, and then I'll move over to the
Capture
energy
point
camp.
secured.
1 more worker on top of all of this. I feel like my opponent started creeping kind of slowly. Not like super slowly, but kind of slowly. And I should get another depot and a barracks.
Capture point secured.
Waiting on you. Lock and fall.
And then I have enough for the command post upgrade.
Waiting on you.
But because I did that, my next two are going to have to be Lancers. Which is fine. Not the end of the world.
Exo report.
And I think I want to hit with
Insufficient
this
supply.
Lancer timing. Although, I probably had to build that depot a little bit sooner. Might as well grab this. I feel like I have more Therium than I was anticipating. Guess I get the Lancer upgrade? Sure. Sure, that is the timing I'm trying to hit with.
Upgrade
I
complete.
got a decent amount of units right now. Upgrade. I don't feel like I clicked on that dog, but he's upgraded now, so
Insufficient
that's
energy.
certainly something. I want to wait for 200 and buy 2 more Exos, but I'll just have them start pathing across. I won't have them actually... I'm gonna fight now.
On you.
I'm looking for a fight.
On the move.
Steal this little speed camp so that I can run my opponent down.
Lock and fall. And playtime now. Lock and fall. On the move. Lock and fall. On the move. Geared up.
Kill the Magmadon, that seems kind of dangerous, huh?
Finish him off.
I feel like I just killed most of his army. Or whatever
Not
exists
enough
of an army.
luminite.
Lock and fall.
To kill.
On the move.
If I had to guess, he expanded inwards, not outwards.
Playtime now.
Get on top of his production here.
On the move.
Start trying to do something about it.
Playtime now.
Path everything over here.
Playtime now. Lock and fall. Complete.
Research complete.
Lock and fall. On the move.
Destroy all his production structures. This should be game over.
Waiting on you.
Yeah, and that's game. You know? I just had a big exo ball on a good timing. My opponent might have had a second base, but it didn't really matter because I got on top of his production structures, so he couldn't build up an army to use the eco advantage. And then, you know, just kind of walked over him. The biggest weakness to this build is that, like, I feel like I can definitely get more units online earlier. Like, there's definitely a better way to go about this than what I'm doing. Because the biggest weakness is definitely that my opponent can just hit me first, which is something I experienced in my last Stormgate video. And there's also, like, a couple infernal defensive options. Magmadons are not the answer. Turns out that unit, like the really tall, long-legged boy that can pull units out of position, turns out he's actually pretty good. Because your Exos, they can't really kite away from him. He just yanks you in and, like, stuns you, and then the enemy army can just get a free kill. So unless you have enough Exos already to just kill the thing, it's a bit problematic, and they can make a lot of them. Playing against Adapt, the Celestial player, for my second game here. See what happens. These games, another benefit, to this build, as opposed to a downside, like I was just mentioning, is that the games are pretty fast. It's like it hits and wins the game by about like 7 to 8 minutes into the game. Missing your barracks timing is kind of bad, though.
Bot activated.
What's going on down here? Anything? Anything important? No? Okay. You go to the next base, then. Path that down there. Same map again. I forget what this one's called. Was it Lost Hope? I don't know. This and another worker. Wow. Efficiency, huh? They should... Did I only have one worker on that? That felt like... Oh, wow. Look at that, huh? So he's got a bit of an Argent online. A bit of a online Argent situation. Is he already creeping? I can't tell. Oh, I did it again. I built a dog here. And this, because I forgot about it.
This should be good.
Insufficient supply.
Get another worker ready to be building. I'll path this dog over here to help fight that camp. Build another dog. And I'll see if I can't steal something from what my opponent's doing here. Wow. He's kiting me. Okay. So, not the best execution, but the idea was there. So right about now is, I should have this building already. It's going to be late. I think I just get a second worker on it because of that.
Constructing.
Capture point secured.
Build another worker. Get that other barracks. And then all is right in the world now.
You scared me.
I think I can take this worker off. I think he caught it up enough. Do I only have two? No, my third dog's over here still.
Ready to
I was
work.
wondering. Maybe if I got a fourth worker on here, I could just get a base upgrade at the same time, and then my base upgrade wouldn't be so delayed into the exo production. But then I feel like I'd get my first two exos late, so it's probably a bit of a trade-off either way. Okay, I almost got the timing perfect there. I got the exo upgrade a little bit earlier than I start the two exos. Get my worker online. I wasn't paying attention to these boys, so they're going to creep that camp late, which means my opponent could be here first, but it doesn't look like they are. One downside about this map for grabbing the vision camp second, which is like kind of part of the plan, is that, okay, they're targeting different ones. Is that the vision camp being in the middle means my opponent can try to contest me for it. Where are you going? Oh, I'm not targeted onto... Okay, that makes more sense. The other barracks also... Okay.
Capture point secured.
I feel like that exo is not supposed to be where he is. That's a few cars that I can't really deal with without having exos beside me. But I got the resources. Two more exos and a late supply depot. The late supply depot is kind of an issue. Kind of want to see if he comes up the ramp, but I feel like he's going to go for my speed camp, so I might be able to catch a timing on my opponent here with what I already have. Okay, he's not on the speed camp, but I feel like I'm going to need it if I want to catch those cars. Dogs are pretty good against Celestials if they build cars, but since the patch that made the cars slower, I haven't actually seen cars really get built, so it hasn't been something I've worried about. Looks like he's just sending his stuff out to creep other camps, though. One more worker, two more of these dudes. I kind of want to just start a 2-base, but I feel like that's a mistake. I guess I just get a third barracks here. And another depot.
Reporting for work.
Hey, blink the car out. I'm gonna steal his speed and attack his ramp now. And because I got a good army trade, I'm gonna build that 2-base I was talking about.
Constructing.
By the time I finish fully capping this, I think I can start my base upgrade.
Capture point secured.
Maybe a little bit delayed. Hit my opponent's ramp. I don't feel like he's got enough units if that was his opening.
Not enough loot.
And I win the game. Just got into my opponent's base, got into his production structures, and shut down what he was trying to do. I just had too many exos for my opponent to fight off. Get into game 3 here. Look for another one. Some minor mistakes in my macro as far as the build order goes, but that's kind of to be expected. I still haven't ironed out all the details. Kaito, another Celestial matchup. I was having a lot of problems with Celestials the second they get into mid-game, because I'm really bad at macroing behind my opening build order. And so that was why I started doing this in the first place. I was like, how can I make a bunch of units and fight Exos? And my solution was, hey, like, what if I just get a whole bunch of Exos with the upgrade?
This should be good.
Still some things that I want to test around with. Like, if I put more workers on Therium early, is that, like, really good for me? Can I just get the 2 base upgrade at the same time as the Exo upgrade? Or is the timing that I'm getting my 2nd base upgrade, like, good enough as is?
Ready to work.
That's a lot of units, huh? Nah, I missed it. Mistimed. Can I get that one? No. Okay, just send him over here. The Lancer is just about done. I think I should just start building this now, because I'm gonna get a dog anyways.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
Insufficient supply.
Just started creeping this camp. One thing I also hadn't thought about with my build order is the map that I invented it for has a energy camp on it, and that drops Therium when you pop it. I gotta start this. Which didn't factor into my plans at all. I didn't really think about what the camps dropped when I was doing this. I was like kind of paying attention to the income with
Capture
like
point
the health
secured.
camp and the vision one, but I forgot that camps dropped Therium, so I was, you know, a little surprised. I was a little surprised to see how long it was taking me to get my base upgrade in a game where I didn't have immediate access to it. I guess I can start building that 2nd depot now. I feel like I'll have about 300 resources by the time these both finishes. So I should have enough. No, because I need enough for the Exo upgrade as well, don't I? One Exo. 2 Exos. And yeah, I'm going to be starting the Exo upgrade a little late.
What's next?
Although I should also have like half finished the vision camp by now. I'm also a dog short. Did I let mine die? He's got a few Exos online. He's gonna take vision first. I might be able to creep speed.
Geared up. Hunting season. Exo reporting. I'm off.
Get 2. Get another worker.
Insufficient Therium.
Ready. I'm off. Ready. Geared up. On the move. Eat this.
Make sure I'm getting 2 at a time here.
Capture point secured.
Waiting on you.
Make sure everything's pathed over to that back Exo. 2 at a time. Another worker.
Geared up.
Research complete.
Lock and fall.
And then I need to heal my army and then go into that energy camp. I feel like I got extra resources to burn. I kind of want to build a bunker just in case.
Exo reporting.
Act as like a small deterrent here. One more worker.
Ground pounders here.
2 more Exos.
Geared up. On the move.
Everybody's fully healed. I'll go over to that energy camp now.
Geared up. On the move.
Which should give me enough Therium off the back of killing it
Ready to work.
to start the 2 base upgrade.
Walk and talk. Waiting on you. Walk and talk.
Start a depot.
Waiting on you. Walk and talk. Ground pounders here.
Capture point secured.
Get the 2 base upgrade.
Waiting on you. Walk and talk.
And yeah, I should have this middle camp's resources as well, but they're delayed, so I'm not going to be able to build the Lancers I want to build. I guess I still can give myself a bit more of a front line.
Ground pounders here. Geared up. On the move. Walk and talk.
You'll steal my opponent's vision, try to force a confrontation here. Get the Lancer upgrade on the back of this, because I've got a few of them. Don't want them to be totally useless.
Capture point secured.
On the move. I'm so ready.
Upgrade my main little Lancer army force. I'll just take the other energy camp, because I think this is the one he took the most recently, right? 2 more exos. I have enough to get a 3rd barracks, so I'll just get that online now.
Waiting on you.
Capture point secured.
On the move. Walk and talk.
Steal the Therium generator.
Capture point secured.
Walk and talk. Waiting on you. Walk and talk. On the move. Walk and talk. On the move. Walk and talk. Waiting on you.
Okay, so he just built, like, straight ground defenses? That's pretty shit. If I was better at microing and splitting up my army, I could probably deal with that a little bit better.
Waiting on you. Walk and
Get a few healers and steal this speed camp. But I've got pretty much everything on the map right now is owned by me.
Capture point secured.
I destroyed one of them. I'm surprised my opponent went for so much defense in the early game.
Research complete.
Walk and talk.
I don't know if there's a way for me to properly take this ramp. I guess I'll go...
On the move. Walk and
Like,
talk.
can I sneak down here without getting hit? No, not really.
On the move. Walk and talk. On the move. Walk and talk. On the move. Walk and
No, I would just lose
Capture
all of
point
them because I
secured.
don't want to stand still. Rebuild my
Our
army at
forces
home,
are
I
under
guess.
attack.
My guy's over.
Capture point contested.
That's really bad spawn timing. Build an army at home. Get a 2 base. Yeah, he's got air online. I'll just end it. Kind of a waste of time. Okay, so my opponent went for enough Argents to creep and then just got air online decently quickly. That was a lot of defensive stuff on his building. I guess what I should have done is just taken creep camps and then sent my army back to my base to start macroing up. Because if he spent that much on early game defenses, I should be able to just like build a second base and then still be relatively even with him economically, on top of having like map control with the army. Another thing I really should have done is, while I'm healing my Lancer, I should send one of my dogs back across the map to see what my opponent is up to. Because right now I'm relying pretty heavily on just my early game scouting information. And it's a bit, it's a lot of assumptions to be making out of my opponent. Anyways, that's going to be all for tonight. Drop a like on the video if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more Stormgate, or just whatever else I'm uploading, because I upload pretty much every day. And have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Peace.